What things are seen as weird by the younger generation that we need to normalize again? Not having everything you do in public recorded. Two random people arguing? Gotta record it. Bad car wreck? Don't help. Record. Natural disaster? Don't run, stay and document it until someone has to rescue you, then get the rescue for maximum likes. Being at a concert? Don't enjoy the show, record it. Going to a club? Don't dance, record it. I can't fathom why anyone records entire fireworks shows on July 4th or New Year's. Who is that for? There's no way you're going to queue that up and watch a 10-minute fireworks display again later. Not being accessible all the time. Just because I have a cell phone doesn't mean I want to answer it at the supermarket, or while cooking dinner, or while driving. That's cool that my boss checks emails in his Tesla driving 20 minutes to work, but I would rather not. I need a break. Here's my advice to everyone: just don't be accessible. Obviously, if you have a boss that you answer to, that's a little trickier, but you have a lot of control over your personal communications. I hate to quote Drive Phil, but he was right when he said that you teach people how to treat you. So teach them. Don't respond to texts right away. Don't answer the phone immediately when people call. If they get annoyed, just be straight with them. You don't want to be attached to your phone 24 hours a day, and you're not going to be checking messages that frequently. It may be an adjustment for some people, but they'll get used to it. This is me 100%. Everyone close to me knows that if they text/call me, I will respond within a few hours. It creates zero drama. It helps that I am very reliable in responding eventually, so it's not like I leave people hanging. Having the decency and manners to verbally cancel plans or say you'll be late in a timely fashion that's respectful of the other person's time and effort, instead of framing ghosting people as some kind cute personality quirk. It's incredibly rude to not cancel with a reasonable time frame. I get that sometimes things happen, but let me know. There have been more than a few times where I've laid out some high quality snacks for guests, got enough steaks or burgers ready to go, and multiple people who said they'd be there never show up. The same goes with dinner invites where people flake at the last minute, despite reservations being made. The host is going through effort to invite the guest. As a guest, you need to respect that hospitality. I had a whole Christmas party set up, did all the baking and preparation, invited everyone at work with plenty of advance notice, and after everyone confirmed they were coming, only 2 persons showed up. So disappointed and disgusted. I have never put on a party since. Hello. We need your help, yes you. Subscribe and drop your thoughts below, because we're on a quest to bring back the normal weirdness. Share what the younger generation finds strange, and let's make it cool again. Go on, we're all ears. Internet privacy. Edit, this post is now like 60% of my karma. I have never gotten any award, never mind this many. Holy shit and thank you. 25 years ago, never give out your personal information online. Now, link your fingerprint to your DNA map. Use your eye and face to unlock your phone. And then send us your DNA to find out your genetic lineage. The older I get, the more I agree with Bill Burr. I don't know what they're doing with your info, but they're not doing nothing with it. Not bringing your phone into the sauna/steam room. Beside the weirdness, a steam room will also fuck up your phone. Even if it's waterproof. The shower steam ruined my brother's iPhone. I'm of an age that I will literally never trust a phone's waterproofness. I know it's been developed for years, I know it almost certainly works, I've seen the demonstrations of it functioning, but I just cannot trust it. It will forever be unreliable witchcraft. Water and computer do not mix. Lol PPL do this? I'll bring my typewriter into the sauna instead. Gotta get that steam-powered writing flow going. Can we renormalize using headphones while listening to music or watching videos in public? Please. I should be able to study on campus without having to listen to someone else's shit. I can't even go to the campus library without someone blasting their shit. Clearly you miss the boombox days lol. Seriously. It's still very annoying, but I would argue boomboxes on the subway/metro/train were much worse than somebody playing music on their phone. Boomboxes are so much louder and you likely didn't have your own MP3 with noise-canceling headphones to drown it out lol. Edit, grammar and clarity. Hearing someone on the bus or subway blasting their music or show makes me want to slap it out of their hands. It's just so rude. Being quiet at the movies. There's a theater near us called the Alamo. There's several of them throughout the US, but any annoyances and you get a warning followed by kicked out. They're very strict and I only ran into an issue once. Staff responded very appropriately. I'm in Austin where they started and it's been a haven for most people here for that exact reason. At one point their announcement before the movie about it being no phone/talking time was simply a voicemail left by an angry customer who was kicked out for talking during the movie. I'd like to hear that. I'll just invite a band to play live during the movie. Gotta embrace that surround sound experience, right? Sword duels in the street to maintain one's honor. Young people wouldn't recognize class even if it took off a glove and slapped them in the face. Right? I'll challenge my friends to modern-day dance-offs instead. Gotta keep my moves sharp while maintaining my street cred, you know? Be 100 meters away from the nearest adult. It's sad to me that we've reached a point in society where you're going to be seen as an irresponsible parent if you let your kid and their friends ride off on their bikes and promise to be home before 5, or whatever. Going to the mall and just having bicycle tethered freedom was such an awesome experience, when I was 14, or 15. Like all kids, the stuff we did that should have gotten us in trouble happened right under parents' noses, so I can't see an argument for blaming our mobility for anything problematic that we did. CC. I don't think children are benefiting from this, either. By the age of 9, my cousins and I were walking across town or hopping on buses, taking ourselves to local attractions, and reliably coming home well before dinner time. This was 20 years ago. Our town hasn't changed much. The buses are still reliable. The crime rate is still low. But now kids are either at home or being helicoptered by their parents while out of the house. Kids aren't self-solving the awkward parts of social development with members of their communities. They're more shy, reserved and less willing to take risks. This will affect employability, anxiety and social status in adulthood. I'll practice my telepathy skills instead. Gotta connect with the younger generation from 100 meters away, you feel me? Holding your phone to your ear when talking. Yes, I'm so fucking sick of people walking around on speaker in public. We don't need to hear your loud ass conversation. My father-in-law always uses speakerphone even though his phone is messed up and echoes really badly when he uses speakerphone. His TV is also always really loud, so you can never make out what he is saying and can only hear yourself on a delay. No matter how many times we tell him not to use speakerphone, he always starts the call with it on. He's going deaf. Have him take a hearing test and if he needs hearing aids he can pipe the phone or TV directly through his hearing aids via the Bluetooth and it will be nice and loud, but for the rest of you, it will be silent. I guess I'll start using 2 tin cans and a string to make phone calls again. Gotta keep up with those vintage communication trends, you know? Sitting/looking around in silence. I get such weird looks when I'm sitting on a bench in the mall waiting for my wife to do whatever it is she does, if I'm not looking at my phone. If I'm just blankly staring into space people think I'm doing weird shit, but if I'm pretending to look at my phone while taking pictures of everyone, no one bats an eye. I freaked some people in the waiting room of the doctor's surgery last week for not playing on my phone and just reading the wall posters and looking out the window. This has been my experience ever since I ditched social media. People look at you like you're a freak, Lamau. I'll just stare at my microwave while waiting for my food to heat up. Gotta get in that intense silent cook-off, am I right? Going to the library. We're poor and my stepmom reads a lot of books, so our library has book sales every couple of months and you can get like a giant bag of books for $5 and you get to keep them. Plus we rent DVDs from them all the time because we don't subscribe to a lot of streaming services. And if my house is crazy I can go there and study and not have distractions. So I'm a young person and love the library, but you're right, I have friends who probably don't even know we have one. The one in our school is basically a media center with very few books. Just a lot of places to study and do HW. As someone who also logged many hours in libraries in her youth, let me tell you, you will look back someday with much fondness at your time spent in the library. I borrowed books, CDs, magazines, posters, DVDs, audiobooks, art. At 13 I could hole up in an alcove and finish half of a novel before I had to meet my ride or the library closed. I live very rurally now, so have few opportunities to spend an afternoon at the library, but often miss those carefree days. I'll just start sending smoke signals from my apartment window. Gotta keep up with those ancient social media platforms, right?